What a way to start the season. Newcastle United 5, Aston Villa 1. Let's get right into it and just have to start with Tonali, obviously. Man of the match, debut performance, possibly one of the all-time great Newcastle United debut performances. Not only did he score, he was a vital part of the whole game. He ran the midfield and he was just absolutely everywhere. And just watching him was just unreal. He's such a good player. You can just tell sometimes when you sign a player that they're just a cut above everyone else. And he's just immediately made his impact, and it's just unbelievable how good he actually was yesterday. And I cannot wait to see how he plays throughout the season now. He was absolutely just brilliant. What a signing we've got on our hands by the looks of it from that performance yesterday. Loads of other good performances as well, of course. I thought Anthony Gordon played really, really well yesterday. He would look dangerous. He was fouled about 10 times. He was causing a problem for Villa all the time. He was then substituted later on for Harvey Barnes, and then Harvey Barnes came on and basically picked Villa off. So he got an assist, he got a goal. He could have had a second assist when Wilson somehow contrived to miss a chance when it was probably easier to score it. I was really impressed with both of the left-sided wingers actually yesterday. I thought they were both absolutely brilliant when they came on. So just big shout out to Gordon and Harvey Barnes. Obviously, superb finish for Harvey Barnes' goal as well. Just really, really good to see. This team as well, we look, and this was a pattern last season, we look stronger the longer a game goes on. The fitness levels of our squad are unreal, and I think that was a big part in why we ended up scoring 5 yesterday, because the start of the second half was a bit, I wouldn't say flat, but it was like Villa and Newcastle were finding each other out still at the start of the second half, and then as soon as we kind of got a foothold into it, we were just unstoppable, and there was just no way Villa were coming back from that. And we just looked so dangerous on the counter-attack. Basically, if we get a lead against a team, they need to be very, very worried about that, because our ability to break and attack at pace is frightening. And we now appear to have the clinical finishing that just makes us really dangerous. I think we'll score so many goals this season. It's honestly unbelievable. I would say, though, that in the first half, some of our defending looked a little bit shaky, and it was making me a little bit nervous. Villa did look quite good in attack. I'm hoping that that's just kind of early season rust and kind of getting to know and figure things out. I'm sure it will be, but it's just a bit of a warning, especially with Man City next week, that we can't leave as many big gaps as we did between midfield and defence. Also, I have to say the atmosphere in St James's Park yesterday was incredible throughout the whole match. It was really, really, really good. Obviously, everyone was buzzing for the season to be back. Everyone was really happy. The result was going in our favour. The atmosphere was absolutely superb. I thought I sit in the Gallagher end, and but just to the side of where they've put the safe standing seats, and the atmosphere from the Strawberry Corner yesterday was fantastic. So if you were in the Strawberry Corner yesterday, well done. Just really, really made the atmosphere in the Gallagher fantastic throughout the whole match, so well done. Wilson also looked really, really good when he came on. He looked sharp, he looked fit, he looked hungry, he got his goal. He could have and should have scored a second. Isak's finishing is lethal. You know, there was times in the game where Isak sort of drifts out of the game a bit, but then he's just so good when he's involved. Like, his finish for his second goal as well was just so clever. So clever, the way he chipped the ball across the goal, and as the keeper went down. It's very, very clever. I just love that guy. He's honestly so brilliant. And you have to say, Eddie Howe he's just brilliant. Like, we're so lucky to have Eddie Howe. I know it's been said a million times, but like, you can never second guess him. I said this in my preview video. Everyone thought Tonali would start on the bench because that's kind of what he's done with Bruno. That's what he's done with other players who've come in. He's brought them into the team gradually, but he just started Tonali yesterday, and he knew that he could, because he was fit, he was ready, and what a performance he put on as well. Like, it's just. Yeah, we're in such good hands with Eddie Howe. It's just such a refreshing change from practically the entire time I've ever supported Newcastle. Just to know that we're in such good hands with such a quality, well thought out, driven, kind of no stone left unturned manager. It's honestly brilliant. I just loved yesterday so much. I didn't expect us to win 5-1 or anything like that. I don't think many people did. I thought Villa would be a really tough test, and to be fair, in the first half, Villa were a tough test. Like, we were obviously 2-1 up at half time, but like, Villa had caused us problems, and the game wasn't sure at that point. And then it was in the second half that we kind of really took charge and ran away with it. Yeah, I think that'll be a theme in our games this season, actually. I think our second half performances are going to be something that people will be worried about, because I think our fitness levels and the way that we operate is just frightening, actually. Obviously, 2 big games coming up. Man City away and then Liverpool at home. It would be fantastic if we could get some points in those games. We talked about yesterday the 5-1 against Villa being a statement win. It certainly was. Villa tipped for top 6. But if we could get points against Man City and Liverpool, that to back up this result, that would really be a statement to the league. I think that would really be a statement to a lot of people. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts about the match. I'm buzzing, obviously. What a great start to the season. And, yeah, I'll see you really soon for another video.